My name is Byron Morris. I'm a member of the vestry. I also serve on the stewardship and parish management committees. When I was asked to prepare a talk on the idea that Christ's light be seen in us, my mind immediately turned to Jesus' parable of the recalled light. It must be important because the scripture records it 3 times in Matthew, Mark, and Luke. Matthew 15, verses 14 through 15 tells us, "Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven." I can't remember when I first heard this parable, either in Sunday school or vacation Bible school, but I clearly recalled that the teacher illustrated the parable with a candle hidden under a cotton basket. For those of you who didn't come of age in the rural South, we'll show you a picture of what a cotton basket is. During my childhood, the county where I grew up was home to 21 cotton gins, and every farm, from large to small. Cotton baskets were about as common as BMWs are in Spartanburg County today. Several years ago, I decided that a couple of cotton baskets was just what I needed for my yard work. We were living in Houston at the time, so I wasn't particularly surprised when I couldn't find a cotton basket. What did come as a real shocker to me was that the 150-year-old hardware store in the little town in Mississippi where I grew up informed me that they hadn't carried cotton baskets in 20 years. I clearly remembered an entire aisle devoted to cotton baskets when I was a senior in high school, and that wasn't that long ago, Gerald Ford's administration. No gins left, no one grows cotton, no cotton baskets to be had. So where am I going with this story? The last year at the Advent has seen a great deal of change, and it has occurred overnight, almost in the twinkling of an eye. Worship services have been dramatically altered. Our ability to gather in person has been severely curtailed. Even gathering together at the Lord's table for communion has largely stopped. Yet the Church of the Advent has continued to let its light shine. Our work has gone on. We have continued to meet the needs of disadvantaged students at Mary Wright, furnish the local food bank with supplies, and fund the missions of the Episcopal Church both in the United States and throughout the world. During the last year, we haven't shone our light in the same way to which we are accustomed, or the way we would have liked in many cases. However, we have let our light shine in a world that has been increasingly dark and frightening. At a time when we have largely missed the most basic part of what we were accustomed to as a church, gathering together with each other to worship God, we have still lived Jesus' instruction to let His light shine through us. It hasn't been easy, and it certainly hasn't been what many of us would have wanted. But we have persevered, and we have met His instruction as given in Luke 8:16. "No man, when he hath lighted a candle, covers it with a vessel, or puts it under a bed, but setteth it on a candlestick, that they which enter in may see the light."